Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's your girl DJ Brickhouse, and I am back with DJ TyC with a little tech talk again. We are going to be discussing the new 2018 MacBook Pro with the Touch Bar. So here it is, looking fancy.
So this is the Touch Bar, and you get all kinds of things that you can do with volumes, with different software, with Siri, with the lighting. You can make the screen dark, bright, whatever you need to do with whatever program is open. And some of these programs work within the software of the computer, and it gives you different stuff. So with Tractor, because it's a DJ software, the Touch Bar doesn't do much more than control volumes. But for like Adobe, for different video editing softwares, you get the Touch Bar features that allow you to manipulate the software a little bit better. But focusing strictly on DJing, this computer is very powerful, but from the onset, you have to think about the things that you are doing as a DJ and what you have to plug into it in order to get the maximum benefits out of the computer.
Okay, why don't you tell us and show us a little bit about that?
All right, so first of all, the standard for plugging in to computers is USB, and a standard USB cable, it looks like a USB cable. Apple has decided to ditch that input and go USB-C, which is faster, which has more throughput, which basically is a better connection, but it's not as DJ friendly as I would say a Windows computer that has standard USB inputs. So in order to make this work, you have a couple different options. You can either buy cables that have the USB-C on the end.
Can you take that off the adapter for me, please?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is what you're used to seeing. This is basically your USB.
Yes.
Now, this is what Apple is using.
Okay.
So it's the USB-C. So in order to get my devices to, for lack of a better word, talk to this computer, I got to put an adapter on it.
Okay. And how much did that adapter run you?
The standard adapters cost about $9.
Oh, that's not bad at all. Okay.
Now, when you want to get into bigger things, like if you want to get into video DJing, when you want to get into putting different cards or things in your computer, you can either buy multiple adapters, or you can do what I did, which was buy this.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's cool.
One size fits all. You've got your VGA, you've got your HDMI, you've got your display panel, and that's also double as a hard drive input.
Okay, Thunderbolt, right?
Yeah, Thunderbolt. Yep. Your Ethernet, your cards, micro SD, SD, and then you got 3 USB 3 inputs, as well as another USB-C which transfers the power through.
That is awesome. And how much is that adapter?
This costs $110.
I think that's worth it.
It is.
I think that is definitely worth it. And then you have everything all in one, so you're not fumbling with a bunch of different things.
Exactly.
And with all the different things that it had on there, you'd probably be spending about $110 anyway.
And
so
you keep a track of all these different devices.
That's true. That's true.
Fits all. That, to me, this was the best solution to get around all of the different inputs, because the computers are smaller, they're lighter, they're thinner. You got to compromise some kind of inputs in order to get that size, and that's just a sacrifice we make, moving forward with technology.
And listen, don't be going and buying them off-market ones. Like it says, this you went on Amazon. It was $109 at the Apple Store, but you went on Amazon and you got it for $39.99. Because then you're going to have to call Melly to come fix your stuff. Or hit up Ty on the DJ Cafe page like, yo, Ty, I got this adapter. It ain't working. And my gig starts in 5 minutes. What am I do? And so you better spend the money and do it right. So that way you don't have to worry about it, right, Ty?
I'm trying to tell you. Listen, while you're at buying adapters, do yourself a favor and buy an extra power cord. Because let me tell you something. A lot of times, and I've done this myself, I've left the power cord home, and when you're so far up the ladder with technology, you also have to think that everybody's not going to have these power cords. Everybody's not going to have these adapters. Back then, when I left a power cord home, I was lucky. Somebody else right up the street had the same computer because we all had the kind of same things. With these computers, you're kind of on a lonely island. Nobody's going to have the same adapter, the same kind of plug, the same input. On the flip side, the good thing is these are very common in the store. And that's another reason why Apple went in that direction. So I went to Best Buy. I bought 3 of these adapters. They were there. I could have went anywhere. 10 years ago, no, that wouldn't have happened. I would have had to go to the Apple store. I would have had to call somebody. I would have been stuck. So what you need to make this computer work, it makes sense to Apple. It didn't make sense to us as DJs in the beginning, but it makes a lot of sense now because it's really easy to be able to get around and get through stuff and find adapters that are universal for these machines now.